How's Freddy doing?
He's doing fine. I just felt that, he's got the fingers fractured, the middle finger at the end of it. He wants to be in there, understandably so. Just kind of thinking through it, potentially giving it a chance to calm down. I think each day can only help, not having to prepare each day to hit. So I think just where we're at right now, I just don't want this thing to linger. And so if we can kind of get it to calm down, we'll be in a better spot.
With that in mind, is there any conversation with on the IL just for 10 days to sort of let it rest?
No, I don't think so. I think that obviously he could have played today, wanted to play. So I just don't think that the IL right now makes a whole lot of sense, because it's something where even in 10 days, the fracture's not going to heal in 10 days.
Is there a chance that he sits out tomorrow or the rest of this series?
There's a chance, but I still think that having him potentially available off the bench makes sense. We'll see what that looks like each day, though, and we'll kind of read and react.
Have you noticed his at-bats not being the same because of the middle finger? Is that part of this equation too?
I think it's part of it. I think that for me, I think that it just doesn't look the same, but hitting's hard. That could be a separate point, and it could not be because of the finger. Freddy could argue that, which is completely fine, but I still believe that, giving it some time to kind of calm down and not be inflamed, there's only benefit.
Is that what he argued with you guys? Just like how tough is it to talk him into taking the day?
I think he understands. He wants to play well. Everybody knows, what he means to the ball club, being able to post, be in the lineup, all that stuff matters, but also it still matters to feel that you feel good, that your swing feels good. And I just don't think that taking a couple days off, whatever the days it ends up being, is going to be too costly. I really don't.
Why did you choose Kiki at first and Muncy at third instead of vice versa?
It's short term. Muncy's our third baseman. So in a vacuum, you could argue the other way. But for Max to go over there, he hasn't taken ground balls over there in 2 years, to just say he's played first base doesn't make sense.
Anything you want, Glasnow?
Slow moving. He was lined up to play catch today, so I don't know if he ended up playing catch today. But given the time that he's been down, the potential build-up, there's going to be a rehab assignment. He's got to get back on a mound. So I just don't know what that looks like, but not surprising for me that it's taken longer than we initially thought.
Is there still time to get fully built up until October?
I think that the coming days will be telling, so I don't think anyone can sit here today and say that, because if he played catch today and went great, and he does the same thing, yes. But if he doesn't, then it's probably a different answer.
When that happened, you guys even consider suspecting pitch to that. What has kind of changed with him? Is it just not getting better? Is it worse than you guys initially thought?
Not getting better. So he's just still not throwing free and easy. And so when you're not, then you've got to kind of make some concessions and slow down the process. So that's kind of what it is.
How's Shohei?
Shohei elbow or wrist is fine. X-rays, the scans were negative. He's in there today, feels good. We dodged a bullet.
And up there in Austin Barnes?
Austin took some at-bats today, did some running, did some throwing. So obviously the toe still broke, fractured. And so, but our plan is still to activate him on Thursday, unless otherwise.
Just to go back to Freddy real quick, is the pain something you might have to deal with for the rest of the year?
I don't think so. I don't know the exact day. I know it was that day game. I think it was in St. Louis or whatever it was. But 4 to 6 weeks is when it heals. So I would assume that, 4 to 6 weeks, it should be healed.
Dave, did you see or hear anything from yesterday's Yoshinobu's bullpen?
I know that he's going to be on a plane tomorrow to Round Rock, and so talking to Brandon McDaniel, it went really well. So it's going to be 2 innings for that OKC team.
Dave, we're doing a special feature on Hispanic Heritage Month. You share a clubhouse with 3 big personalities with David, Manny, and Pedro. What was that like?
What was that like? Wow. They're all different guys, great competitors, very knowledgeable baseball players, certainly proud of their Dominican heritage, and friends for life. Obviously all 3 are Hall of Famers, and I really enjoyed my time with them. So I think that, yeah, it's great. It's a great month. It's great awareness, and obviously the Latin players are a big part of Major League Baseball today.
Is there like a fondest memory from that World Series run?
Fondest memory, I don't think I can say it on camera. I'm kidding. No, it just all of our, we had breakfast together on the road, a lot of laughs in the clubhouse, obviously the parade, just a lot of joking and banter, and just a lot of fun. And when we were there, kids were in the clubhouse during the games, and so that was a lot of fun for my son too.
Maybe lastly, that run that David produced against the Yankees, a historic moment. That's something that's up there for you?
Oh, absolutely. That's a highlight for me, certainly as a player.
Yeah. Dave, how would you describe these next 7 days, the Orioles and also the Diamondbacks in that 4-game series?
I still think we're in playoff mode. I think Brandon's done a great job over there with those guys. It's a fun, young group, athletic. They can pitch, they can hit, they catch it. I'm excited to see them. It's going to be a playoff environment, and certainly going back and playing the Diamondbacks, we've played those guys pretty even all year. They're playing the best baseball since the break. We got 4 there, so it's going to be I feel like we're in a good spot, position player wise, pitching wise, for these next 7 days. But it's going to be exciting. We've got to play good baseball.
Is that part of why you flew the rotation? Just make sure Flaherty can start against Baltimore and Arizona for this stretch?
Maybe.
Dave, what if Jack brought, now that he was on your side, you saw from scouting reports or videos, or competing against the Dodgers, that now he gets a lift?
Jonathan Rhimes in our clubhouse says that Jack is the most prepared, does the most work of any starting pitcher he's ever seen. So this is 6 years of being in the clubhouse, so that's pretty telling. I think he brings experience. He's been on top of the world. He's been on the outside looking in. He is back home for a team he's always loved. There's a competitor in there. There's a slow, quiet burn, which I like. He knows what he's doing. He knows hitters' tendencies. He knows what he can do. He just always seems like he's in control. And I think that, with where our starting pitching's been, it's nice for me to kind of sit back and kind of be on the same page with him, knowing what he's supposed to do, how he's supposed to navigate the lineup, and feel confident that he can go deep in a game and put us in a chance to win a ball game. So very, very happy to have him.
Thanks, Dave.
All right, thanks guys.